Hi, I'm Kelly Miller, and I am with Children's Literary, and I am going to be presenting my thematic unit on weathering for 3rd grade. I will open the unit by discussing with the children what they think weather is. We will be triggering their background knowledge by what do they think it means, what types of weather do you think that there are, maybe in Texas, and then start by different parts of the world. Do we think that weather is different in, say, California than it may be in New York City? Then we will read a book called The Snowflake. It is a water cycle story. It is by Neil Waldman. It is geared around the months of the year, so it does start off with January, and it talks about how it's just a tiny little snowflake, and then it goes through the months of the year, and it talks about basically the water cycle, how it melts, goes into the water, then it draws up into the sky using a condensation, and then how it's a raindrop. It's very sweet, very cute, and then it ends with, of course, January again, and it has a cute little poem at the end of the book. From then, we will, after the picture walk, we will then incorporate Kagan using Rally Robin, and that is whenever two friends sit together and they take turns bouncing off one another, reading the book itself. Then for writing, we will see what they know and understand about the story, and we will have them create imagery in their writing example. And of course, I will check for understanding using Critique 310A. Then I will teach for science the water cycle. Hi, my name is Kelly Miller, and I am presenting my thematic unit on weather, gearing towards 3rd grade. I will open up the unit by pulling their background knowledge and seeing what they know about weather. I will also ask them what they think weather means and if it varies in the location of the world. Say, if does California have the same weather as New York? And does Antarctica have the same weather as Australia? And see what their thoughts are on that. Then I will lean towards a book called A Snowflake. It's a story of the water cycle. It is by Neil Waldman. I will have them do the picture walk, and they will find that it is geared around the months of the year. The book starts with January, goes through the life cycle of a snowflake, and then it also ends with the month of January. I will, after they take the picture walk, I will incorporate student learning by using Kagan and the skill Rally Robin, where they sit together and they take turns reading the book to them. I will then follow up with a writing prompt, what they think a snowflake goes through in its life cycle. They will use imagery and hopefully incorporate TEAC 310A. For science, we will then go to the water cycle. I will have the students journal in their science journal the water cycle, having them copy down a map, the flow of the water cycle using coloring, and having them label it. I will then allow them to use technology by incorporating the BrainPop Junior site, where they can watch the video and then take a short little quiz to check in with them to see where they're at in absorbing the information, see if we need to retouch on anything. Then for math, I will incorporate weather by having them tally the weather for sunny, cloudy, partly sunny, snowy, windy. They will tally it and then transfer their information to a weather map. And when they finish, they will turn this in, and I will check for understanding using that manner of method. I will also go back to the BrainPop Junior, incorporating technology once again. I will have them watch the video on tally charts and bar graphs, Brain Pop is good because it incorporates vocabulary. They have words like survey and using tally marks. They have, then they give examples of how you use the tally chart. And then at the end, to check for understanding, it follows up with a quiz. And you can either use the easy quiz
in a different way so you can understand it better.
Use the easy quiz to touch on if you need to go back and revisit a certain task, and then use the hard quiz to check for understanding. Weather is a perfect example of a third grade, how to incorporate it, have them go outside, do experiments with it, and you can use it in different manners, and I hope you enjoyed it.